Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Ignore the hoodie, it's cold in my room.
I just turned the heater off because it was warming up, but getting too.
It gets cold, but then the heater like heats things up way too much, and then like in weird little pockets.
Yep. We found that out the hard way yesterday. It warms in select areas, and then you walk into a cold pocket, and you're like, ah.
Cold pocket.
Neat. You guys have like biomes in your house. It's awesome.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Awesome. That's a word for it.
Yeah. Hey. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, awakened shrubs and kobolds, to another episode of Waterdeep Dragonlights. Would anyone like to recap?
It's been so long.
I know.
I think Frost wants to do it. He's so good at it.
I think you all want to do it.
Hold on. What are you getting into?
Actually, I think it was a fairly easy thing to recap. We took care of the changeling problem that the Harpers and the Emerald Enclave wanted. Different things.
Problems.
Well, yeah. People that were just doing stuff, and one group was like, "Ew, gross. Get them out of here."
Look who's changeling now.
And then,
I mean, to be fair, those other ones were not on the up and up.
yeah, but we don't know. Maybe they donate their ill-gotten gains to charities or something.
They literally said they were going to another city to kill and take the place of some nobles.
Yeah,
what if it's a terrible city, like
We probably should.
like Valaki? They're just gonna send him to Barovia.
How did we get here?
We probably should have told somebody that was gonna happen, but oh well, they pay us for that.
Yeah, look, if they ask about it, we'll mention it.
Yeah, they just wanted you to get them out of the city. Though,
Yeah,
so.
it very much is we weren't paid for it to be our problem.
But
And then we found the Nimblewright finally.
You did.
Finally.
Well, okay, we finally got him alone and not able to hide amongst a bunch of other things.
Yes. You all also, in the effort to dupe the priestess who asked you to dispose of it, you borrowed one of its arms, told it to just cook and make the beds. It cooked a significant amount of what you had because it just did not stop. And then you left it alone to do your to go out and do the rest of your side quests and have borrow one of its arms to make a copy of it. But you all return to the. You all were on your way back to the hospital, and upon opening the door and entering, you all hear like the steady sound of hammering.
Coming from where exactly?
Sounds like it's right into the other room.
I'm gonna go take a look at what the hammering is.
Okay. So you go into the other room, and you see that the Nimblewright is there, still with one arm, trying to make a bed. It appears to have pried up some lumber from the floor to do this.
Medley, you work in literalities. Teach this man how to. What God.
Technically not a man, but I understand what you are asking.
He's tearing up the floorboards to make a bed.
That is true. He is trying to use the wood to make a bed frame. Don't worry, I have this under control. And she'll walk up to the nimble right. Hey, you. That is not how you make a bed. You will be returning the linen to its proper orientation before the flesh bags had laid in it to recuperate. And she'll go through the motions of showing him how to make the bed so that it's not confusing. And she'll perfectly 90-degree angle, each corner tucked in. You can bounce a gold dragon off of it. Pillows tucked, nice and pressed. And she says, "This is how you make a bed."
Gives a thumbs up. You get the impression it would be giving 2 thumbs up, but
It's missing. Somewhere in the other carpenter shop, the other one goes up.
yeah.
Very good. From now on, please give precise and concise orders to the Nimblewright. Also, make sure to designate when its task needs to end so we do not have another cooking debacle.
Maybe we should just have him not cook until it has both of its arms.
That is also fair. As a creature that does not need to consume food, it also has no sense of taste, so it would not know if the food is in any way edible.
It's also only existed for a month.
It has also only existed for a month, and therefore does not know the value of food and or cooking. We should probably designate it to simple tasks.
Can you sweep with one arm?
Not effectively.
Maybe we'll just hide it away for a little while.
Alright.
This way, people come looking. Maybe just until it's got its other arm back. I don't need anybody stealing my thunder or blowing this place up.
Very well. Nim, you have new instructions. Stand inside the pantry closet and do not move until given new instructions.
Turns on its heels. Whoop. Whoop. And stands right inside. Doesn't bother to close the door, but stands there, waiting. Completely still.
How big is the pantry?
Pretty big.
Okay. I'll at least leave the door open for him.
They should be alright.
What time is it?
Let's see. You all had just completed a job and then returned. It's probably late afternoon at this point.
Do we have any plans for the rest of the day?
We could get hammered.
That does sound lovely, but no, I do believe it's bedtime.
It's funny because I do not consume alcohol.
I mean, we're waiting for the arm to be fixed so we can go back to the lady, right? Or do we want to follow the map that the Nimblewright had? Go back to the City of the Dead. Ooh, we've been there a lot.
Well, you want to bring proof that the Nimblewright problem, she puts in quotation marks, has been taken care of. And then we can go check out this map.
Alright, well then I'm gonna go work on some projects. I'm gonna go downstairs.
So, quick question for all of you. How many coins do y'all keep on you at any time?
Not a lot.
I
Current?
don't have money. Yeah, I have a little bit, not a whole lot on me.
I have 198 gold.
Well, look at you, Mr. Big Shot.
And you
I
just
have.
Yep, sorry, go on.
Oh, I have 20 gold on my person right now.
Okay.
As I've never specified, I suppose, all of it. Except I might start just keeping most of my gold at home.
How much is all of it?
210 gold, 78 silver, and 258 copper. So, like,
Wow.
But
Oh,
I
yeah, the
should
way, Frost, Mr.
specify
Big Shot over here is the new Mr. Big Shot.
that hidden away in my chambers, I do have a significant amount of money. I just do not keep it on me.
Mm-hmm.
I try to pretend it is not.
Well, are you all turning in for the evening or gonna follow the map?
I sure am.
Okay.
Well, you said it was like early afternoon, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna spend some time to work on those 10 potions for Zordon.
Absolutely. Make me a Acme tool check with your intelligence.
Ooh.
You know how to make it now, so you're not trying to figure it out, but you get started on it. You don't make too much progress. You manage to make one vial for this day. And you need a total of 10
Yeah. I do have.
for your deal.
Okay. I did have some already. I also want to try and sell some of my ingredients at some point in the next couple of days. Probably not tonight, because tonight I was working on
You're
failing.
Yeah, for since you know how to make these potions now, and since you're growing the majority of the ingredients you're gonna need, it will probably, like, for every potion you make, you'll probably have to spend probably just 20 gold's worth. 15,
Okay.
Yeah, no, 15 gold's worth, because you're growing most of the stuff in your basement. For each potion that you make, just to cover like the cost of like other materials and.
Yeah. You said 15 gold. Right. Not a problem.
Otherwise, the day goes by without further incident. There is some slander painted on the front of your hospital.
Oh, that's right, some fucking vandal. I'll grab a bucket and some soapy water and go scrub that out.
Okay, easy enough to do. but the evening comes and goes. You all are able to get a full rest. You wake in the morning, refreshed. What would you all like to do?
How long did they say it was going to take for that arm?
I do
Don't ask me hard pressing questions like that in the morning. I don't know, a couple of days, he'll drop it off.
Did
Sorry?
you ask him to drop it off?
I think he
no.
said he would.
I feel
Did
like he
he?
said he would. We paid him enough.
Okay, there's a knock at your door.
Hello?
I will look around and make sure the nimble ride is out of sight.
He's right inside the pantry entrance. Door's still open, just not moving, staring out.
I'll skitter over and open the door.
You open the door, and there is indeed what can I find?
Carpenter McCarpinson.
No, his name's Tally. Well, actually, his name's Talisilvanar Feldbranch.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
But he insists you call him Tally. But he opens the door and says,
Tally-ho!
"Hi. Did you all already pay him?"
Yes, we paid him.
I
when we
think
dropped
it was
off.
about 40 gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
because
we
it was
paid, we
just-
paid him at the start so
Yeah.
that he would get to work on it.
He says, "I'm just dropping this off. I finished it just last night. Here you are." And he
Oh,
extends
okay.
the extra arm.
Does it look fairly identical to the
It-
one that we gave him?
It looks incredibly identical. He is an artisan. It is fantastically made.
Wow, this looks really good!
Also, please take this one. It keeps moving around.
Yeah, that it does.
But if you all don't have any further work for me, I'm going to head back and continue the rest of my projects.
What kind of work would you like?
Well, if you have any carpentry work,
Oh, well,
We have a few loose floorboards.
that is true. Looks at the pantry.
Nimble just like doesn't react. It's just not moving.
I mean, if we're at the front door, they can't see into the pantry.
I look through the wall into the pantry.
Yeah, let me take a look at it.
I'll show him where the floorboards have been, I guess, brought up.
Why is it made into? Is that a bed frame?
Yes, we will
Yeah.
need to disassemble that and reapply the wood floor.
Yeah, Elizabeth got really drunk, and I was really high on, the potions that I make for here. And for some reason, we thought we could make a bed.
Damn Elizabeth and her
It-
drinking
It
problem.
seems a lot easier than it really is. I truly respect people of your trade.
Make a deception check.
They are doing it together.
Yeah, I mean, with an 18, yeah, he's like, sure, don't need to know the details, I can handle this. I can fix this for, 50 gold?
We had you build an entire working arm for 40 gold.
That's artisan work.
Yes.
This is a couple of floorboards.
It's like, and this is just floor.
It is a patch
Like-
of floorboards.
You repaired this whole place for 250 gold.
That's not entirely true. You repaired the whole place for, like, what was it, 1,000.
Well, I can't do math.
I tell
Yes,
you,
that all seems like weeks ago to me.
I
I
tell
can't remember.
you what, my good man, and Medley will sidle up next to him and put an arm on his shoulder. We will pay you 30 gold, and you will be grateful for the continued business.
How much did you say?
He said like 50,
Yeah, 50.
Yeah, he said 50.
so it's 16 now.
16.
16 for
okay.
persuasion.
And how much did you say you were?
30.
30?
And you'll be grateful for the continued business.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that. I'm sure there'll be other things I will need replacing, repairing.
There is always a need for repairs. You wouldn't want
Eleanor
to
has
lose your best customers to price gouging, would you?
Eleanor gets that 1,000-yard stare at the ground.
I didn't say
Lots of
only, I
repairs.
said best.
About that. Well, let's say 40.
Sold. Cholton. I'll shake his hand.
You should call him a Cholton.
No. It's like the phrase sold American. Sold Cholton.
I'm not familiar with the phrase.
Well, it is one.
Okay.
Doesn't-
No,
he
I
doesn't
believe
have,
you.
He doesn't have to get it, it's just,
I believe you. He's like, alright, I can do that.
Elizabeth, pay the man.
I bought the arm. You pay the man.
I don't have money.
And Eleanor reach into her coin purse and take out 40 gold. Here you are.
Oh, that's a lie. I do have money. I haven't given some of my money over to Lime, which is weird. I'll have to fix that.
Oh, you need money? Here you go. How much do you need?
40 gold.
Oh, I already covered it, Lime, but thank you.
He will.
Oh.
He'll go back and he's going to collect some lumber from his place because some of these boards have been ruined with the hammering, which is essentially where that extra bit is coming from. But he's able to finish it within 4 hours.
It's a pretty impressive work.
While all of that is going on, I am going to gather up the 3 gazer eye stalks that I have. And 3 of the 4 that I have, and another vial of troll blood. And I'm gonna go over to the herbalist
Fala? Yeah.
and try and sell some of it.
Sure. So when you open the door, there's like a tree that just kind of steps out of its pot and sips over and opens the door for you, and then steps aside. Fala looks over and goes, "Oh, Lime.
Hi, how are you today?
A bit busy." And she's like sifting around, moving various herbal supplies about. I've got a few clients I need to finish some work for. What can I do for you?
What do you... Well, I mean, I was gonna sell some stuff, but if you need some help, I can lend a little bit of time.
If you wish.
I mean, I don't mind. I don't think we're doing anything.
All right. Sure. I can use a little bit of help if you want. What do you have?
I have, and I pull out the dazing, the frosty, and the telekinetic eye stalk.
Oh.
How much for this lot?
They've been properly preserved. Let's say... How about 60 gold for the lot of them?
How about... My rolls haven't been too good, but I will sell you the lot for 100 gold.
For what?
And 100 gold.
Okay.
And I will help you for today.
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
I'm great at charisma. I'm great at charisma.
You are great at charisma.
With the 11, because she did say she was busy, she's kind of thinks about it for a minute. You know, it's all right. But she'll lead you off, and you can assist her with some work. So go ahead and make me roll me actually.
Well, I'm assuming since she's an herbalist, I'll need my herbalism kit.
Yes, herbalism. Herbalism wisdom, I think.
19.
19. Okay. Now roll me. Oh no, you don't need to. No, that's actually really good. Okay, you do well. So yeah, she's happy with the work. You get the 100 gold. She accepts the eye stalks. And you lighten her load for the day. I appreciate the work, Lime.
It's a pleasure to help. Hey, there are some ruffians running around, like, vandalizing our place. If you could just keep an eye out, and if you see anything, just let us know. That's not nice.
She kind of like looks, and she does have some like fairly large windows to let the sunlight in. But she kind of looks at it. She can actually see the hospital from those windows. But she looks and says, "Yeah, I think I can do that." I noticed I noticed the writing. I didn't see who did it though. It's good to see you got it cleaned up though.
Yeah, it wasn't me that did it, but if you need anything else, just holler down our way. I'm sure anybody would be more than happy to help.
I appreciate it.
And let's get her out and back to the hospital.
Okay. And you skitter back.
And hide that 100 gold I just made.
Okay. The Tally actually, when he finishes, he says, "Well, you all paid me. Can I treat you all to some drinks now?"
I think that would be acceptable.
He gives a nod and will lead you over to the Spirit Tavern, and you all can relax a bit more if you like.
We shall relax a bit more.
Hey, roll me a d4, everybody who relaxes. You all get that many temporary hit points for the next 24 hours.
Woot.
Is Elizabeth Eleanor, is Lime not going?
I just assumed I wasn't there since I spent the day at the herbalism shop.
You spend 4 hours there, so at the herbalist shop, so you get back as he's finishing.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. What would you all like to do? It's once more late afternoon.
I will spend time at the Spirit Tap performing to earn some money.
Sure. Performance check.
Wow. Okay, guys, what is going on with our dice rolls today?
Roll me a d10. Hey, you get
Let's
a lot
hope it gets
away
better
from
when we're
combat.
trying to just.
You make 6 silver and 14 copper.
I give it all to Lime. There you go.
Which was it? 6 silver and what?
14 copper. Pockets were very light today.
There's just not most of the patrons there currently are you.
We're just giving money to ourselves.
Bunch of fucking cheapskates. Looks at her companions.
You see, and they're like, throws another gold on the table. These guilt trip protocols are ridiculous.
You know?
Is there any work for Eleanor that might include a medicine or survival?
You'd have to tell me what you'd like to do.
We'd probably be looking to see if there's anybody to help take care of today at the hospital.
Interestingly enough, you don't have any customers. And when you think about it, you actually haven't had any customers for a few days.
Hmm.
You all didn't kill somebody, did you?
I'm sure if we
No,
did,
we'd
they'd
only
leave.
horribly maim them. Then they'd come and be a customer. We wouldn't kill them.
I mean, the only person that I think we even pissed off in a while, surprisingly, is the lady, the Zentarum. Was she a Zentarum?
Yes, she was.
That we ratted out.
Because it was
If
very
she was-
obvious what she was doing. And she
Yeah,
should
she-
have known better.
She wasn't a full Zentarum. She was certainly working with them. Well, if they're putting in a bad word for us, I'm going to give them a few words.
Like you and are a jerk.
And also die, but that one we'll save for after the conversation.
Indeed.
You know, that is actually something very powerful clerics can do.
So I've heard, which makes me wonder, what happens if you give a passionate sermon in one of your temples? Do you just kill everybody on accident?
That would be a right laugh, but I have never heard of it occurring, I'm afraid.
Yet.
We can only hope.
Oh.
You know what we could do? After we take the arm back to the lady at the place, we can stake out our own place, and when they come up to try and vandalize it again, we whop them.
Well, that would actually be pretty good.
Well, we've got nothing else better to do, as, you know, our customers seem to be scared off.
Quite true. We could go find something else.
Do we do that tonight? Tomorrow?
Let's do it. I'm all for that idea.
The staking out or the returning the arm?
Both.
Both.
Well, we should go get the arm then.
Yes.
Elizabeth, are you drunk enough?
For the time being, yes.
To work then.
Alright, so you're all heading to the House of Inspired Hands?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cool. Let me just pull up that information.
Real quick, do we happen to stop upon any of the dingier pubs along the way?
Would you like to stop by a dingy pub?
I'd like to. Yeah, maybe.
Okay. You happen to catch sight of a dingy pub named. Wait a minute. I think there actually is a dingy pub somewhere.
The Skewer Dragon.
No, that's like way at the bottom in the dock wards. Where is it? It is called.
The Brass Penny.
Aha. No, here we go. It is called Friends Brews.
Friend Brews.
Friends.
I like it.
Frunes Brews.
Prunes Brews.
Frunes Brews.
Brews.
Copy.
Brews.
Paste. Looks run down and it looks like shit.
Why are we
Perfect.
here again?
I'm thirsty. Elizabeth will just walk inside and go straight to the bar to get a beer.
Yeah.
Are there many people inside?
There looks like there's one other person, and they just look like they're asleep, holding an empty mug. But there's a halfling at the counter who just like pokes his head up, and goes, "Hey, what do you want?"
Your cheapest, strongest drink.
Cheapest and strongest.
Precisely.
Sure. And he starts pouring something. 1 gold.
1 gold. Cheapest? Fucking hell. She flicks him a coin.
Wow, I can't believe you actually did that.
And he pours you a mug and slides it over. Here you are.
She'll have a sip and then... It probably tastes like shit, so she'll brace herself for a moment.
Tastes like shit.
Yeah, fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Delicious. Say... Don't suppose you happen to know about those lovely fellows known as the Zentarum?
No.
Gonna insight that.
I would hope
Insight.
so.
He might know something.
Well... We've been hearing about some of their fun little adventures as of late, and I was just trying to ask around and see where they might be headed. If you happen to hear anything.
They're all through the city.
That's true.
Well-
They are all
Oh my god, you're talking to Moy?
They're a freaking criminal organization.
Yes, but it might pay to know if they have any grudges.
Probably a lot.
Ah, yes, this plan is becoming as more stupid the more I think about it. Thank you for your time.
You have a plan?
And the delicious drink.
What is this plan?
Never you mind. She
Oh,
will
I'm
say, and then she'll
curious
fucking
now.
down the rest of her foul, disgusting drink.
But wait, I want to know more.
you walk out.
Hey, you gotta leave them wanting more. That's how
Yeah,
you
exactly.
keep them coming back.
Yeah, she walks out. Well, that was pointless, and I need something strong to get that foul taste out of my mouth. Let's find a different pub.
to the next one.
We will go to a slightly more upscale.
You see him like staring out the window, not at you, but just like in the direction back towards Troll Skull Alley, and he just goes, "Darn you, Spirit Tap." Alright. But yeah, you all are able to make it to the House of Inspired Hands. And I assume you ask for Valletta. Someone will direct you to her. She is in... you find her... Whoops. Wrong one. But someone takes you to another room in the temple, past all those like displays of all the inventions and everything, and there you see that Nim has had his arms carefully disassembled for the time being, and there's a book open in front of him, and it appears Valletta is trying to teach him. But she looks up and says, "Ah, you return."
And it looks like we had similar ideas.
What do you mean?
I look at Medley.
We did have similar ideas, and she'll unwrap the thing holding the Nimble Right's arm.
She reads out and takes it. "I can assume that you have destroyed this rogue Nimblewright."
Oh yes, killed the crap out of them.
Deception check with advantage.
This is what we played for, boys.
Elizabeth, do you have guidance?
Oh shit, I do.
Just asking the question while she's asking.
Yeah, she'll
Okay.
tap the machine on the shoulder and just,
Let's set the
yeah,
bar first.
really killed the crap out of it.
Alright, so it's going to add a 4. 16.
On here.
That's with advantage. They'd have a 22.
22.
Yeah, it's advantage.
I very much doubt that she's going to beat it, but
30 critical.
unlikely, super unlikely.
Yeah, just expertise
Yeah,
in
well,
insight for some reason.
20, yeah, I mean the only way she can beat it is if she gets a nat 20. Where is it? Here we go. Wait. She does not.
She is.
It was she got a 10.
See?
And she didn't have advantage. If she had advantage, it would have been 22, and that still wouldn't have made it.
Proof of the deed done.
So it seems. But I had promised you a reward. Let me show you some of these inventions. And she looks back and says, "Continue studying that scripture, Nim." And
Can I take a look? What is the scripture he is reading?
Don't build shit. Don't build shit. Don't
don't
build
build
shit.
shit. Don't build shit. It is.
Instead of writing lines, is he reading lines?
It is. It's just some. Church of God stuff about like creation and whatever the tenets of that religion are.
Mhm.
Never whisper. There we go. All right. So for your reward, all of exemplary. Whatever. Okay. She will show you a few different items. There are some adjustable stilts, a backpack parachute, a barking box, and a matchless
Barking box?
pipe. A barking box.
Like it goes,
It
or is it
barks.
more of a whoop, whoop?
Is it a big dog or a little dog?
She will explain that this metal cube, 6 inches on a side, has a crank on top. Using an action to wind the crank activates the box for 8 hours. While activated, the box barks whenever it detects vibrations within 15 feet of it, as long as the box and the source of the vibrations are in contact with the same ground or substance. A switch on the side of the box sets the device to emit either a small dog's bark, yep, or a large dog's bark.
Oh, so it's both.
Any other items you might be interested in?
We could get Lime some adjustable stilts.
Oh my
Make
gosh.
them feel tall.
The adjustable stilts take 1 minute to put on or remove. They increase the height of any humanoid wearing them by 2 to 5 feet. Each stilt weighs 8 pounds and is 1 foot long, fully collapsed.
You could just feel taller forever.
Wait, what else was there? Sorry, the barking box distracted me.
The other ones are a backpack parachute. A humanoid wearing this piece of gear can deploy the parachute as a reaction while falling or as an action otherwise. The parachute requires at least a 10-foot cube of unoccupied space in which to deploy, and it doesn't open fast enough to slow a fall less than 60 feet. If it has sufficient time and space to deploy properly, the parachute allows its wearer to land without taking falling damage. Once it has been used, the parachute takes 10 minutes to repack. And the other one, a matchless pipe. A switch made of flint is built into the bowl of this fine wooden smoking pipe. With a few flicks of the switch, the pipe lights itself.
I mean,
I like the stilts for the comedic reasons, and then the bark box for reasons.
For security.
Security. That.
yeah,
Yeah, that.
security.
It's
Yeah.
precisely that. That is exactly why we want it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can sense the
I mean-
sincerity in Rin's voice.
Lime likes the idea of the matchless pipe because she currently has a pipe of drugs in her pack.
Oh no, she wants to test the merchandise.
You know, I think that barking box could really come in handy because, we're trying to find the people vandalizing our place so we can set it up, and when the dog barks, we know that they're there. But we can make it sound like a little dog, so if they're not like intimidated and run away, they're just like, ah, that ankle biter, and they'll just keep doing what they're doing. But we'll know when somebody is out there.
That is a fine use for this barking box. Is this the one you wish? Hold up the cube.
Elizabeth, Eleanor?
I like it.
I'm not overly fussed. You're welcome to choose whichever you like.
Very well.
I'm torn between the two, so you can be our decider.
Eleanor, all of the weight is on your shoulder. You need
What?
to make the right decision.
The right one or the funny one?
The decision you make will be the right decision.
I mean, the box would be great for security.
So I guess it's the
Right.
box.
Yes, I believe that's a vote for the box.
Box it up.
Alright.
Box it up.
It
We
is
will
yours.
take it to go.
And she puts it in a box that's slightly bigger than that box. And sets that box into another box that is slightly bigger than that box. And once more into another box that is somehow smaller.
Then the box.
And then she hands
What's
it.
in the box?
But you all now have a barking box here. Let me post that for you.
We're gonna have so much fun with this.
Enjoy. Now, I appreciate what you have done, but I must return to Nim's lessons before he creates something disastrous again,
Like what?
like a rogue Nimblewright.
That's fair.
And she bids you farewell and goes back to continue teaching Nim. One of the disassembled arms waves.
The wave back.
Alright, so our reward for that was a
And if it could wink at Medley, it would.
Medley could blush. She would.
Alright, so what's the plan?
I guess staking out our place to try and catch the vandalizers, possibly
Sure.
tonight.
We will see what happens when we watch for more.
Alright, so you all return to stake out your place. How do you stake it out?
Nonchalantly sit in the spirit tap drinking.
I shall.
Just watching across the road.
Who was given the bark?
Whoever wants to carry it.
Who took the bark?
Eleanor will probably be carrying it.
Well, I think we should set the bark box by where they vandalized the last time and keep an eye out on the other sides of the house and keep an ear out for when it boards.
Yeah, I'll watch from across the street. Silently, stealthily,
So let me
inside a bush.
yeah, let me Tiny Bush Tim just like
Yeah, I'm just watching from inside Tiny Bush Tim.
blah.
Blah.
Let's see, Troll School Alley. So can you all see this page?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all are located here. You have an entrance in there and in the back here.
Mhm.
The vandalizing happened on the front, like right around here. So if you're in the spirit tap, you can see like this kind of area. Where would you all like to set yourselves?
I'll be on the back side, being stealthy, keeping an eye out. How high up is the roof?
How high up is the roof?
Yes.
3 stories.
How high is?
Fairly significant. Y'all can place yourselves wherever you'd like to.
I want to stay giant. Just leave me. Oh.
If theoretically, if I were to jump off the roof, how much fall damage could I potentially take?
If only you had a parachute backpack.
Oh
Yeah.
no! I mean,
Nice
you
slow
have
fall.
the, you have the
Boy.
stilts. You have the stilts though. Slow fall with your stilts.
A barking box.
Oh right, Mark.
We have the bark box.
If only someone had picked the stilts.
If only someone had picked the stilts.
No, I have slow fall. That's why I want to know.
Yeah, no.
You should be able to jump off the roof
Yeah, you
with
would,
relative ease.
from the roof with your slow fall, you'd be fine. It's like 30 feet.
Okay, then I'm going to be on the roof,
Yeah, it's like
surveying like the back side.
It's like 30 feet at like the lowest slope. Hey, how'd you get on the
Like-
roof?
From the upstairs window.
And you just climb up.
Yeah.
Cool. Give me an athletics check.
Can I do acrobatics?
If you want to power up.
I can
If you-
parkour.
Yeah, if you want to parkour, sure.
Parkour. Thank
Get
you.
up there just
Parkour.
fine. You are on the roof.
Just at the corner of this thing, just relaxing on the wall.
You're just hanging out on the corner.
No, I'd probably be like on one of trying to hide like up against like the peak of the roof.
Okay.
What is this building again?
It's not marked, so it's probably someone's house.
I climb up to the roof of Trent's office.
Okay.
It's suddenly rainy and grayscale.
Yeah, it is. It is rainy in grayscale there.
Trying to do the like casual, just like it's a nice night out and you're relaxing. Trying to avoid as much light on me as possible so I'm not noticed.
And there's some classic saxophone music playing within. And you just hear a voice narrating as they all sit up to watch for the vandals, and then just kind of goes on from there.
Why the fuck didn't we just ask him? He probably knows.
Listen,
You might.
listen there's a reason I chose this comedically opportune person to stake out above. So that you would remember he existed.
I was in the middle of my bath, wondering what the hell was going on.
All right. So everybody, give me stealth checks.
Don't worry.
I'm
The
best
human
at
with no extra eyesight will be the one on the ground looking out for everything.
Listen, that means you have the best chance of seeing because there's street lights.
Oh,
Eleanor's too drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that would be Elizabeth. Never mind.
She's not.
I'm just standing right under a street lamp, like a lamp, just in there, like they totally won't find me here.
Mhm.
No, not.
It's fine, I'm sure.
Yep. Encounter. Here we go. Apologize, I have to find everything. Ah, here we go.
Use this moment of silence to remind you to join the heart.
Always join the Harpers. Most secretive organization.
Most secretive
And stay hydrated.
Always stay hydrated. That's important.
Okay, he's not there.
And as long as as long as you guys are like within 30 feet, I think I can still communicate with you guys. With my silence.
Word.
I think you guys are too.
And alright, awesome. Let's see. Eleanor, you're just kinda out in the open.
Oh, you are 120 feet away. You are so far.
You're hidden.
Okay, I can't keep in contact with any of you.
Yep. They don't see you. Oh. Okay. So everyone appears to be hidden for the most part, except really for Eleanor, who's just kind of like hanging out on the corner. But after a moment, there is just kind of standing on the corner there, Eleanor. A large orc kind of comes strolling up to you and says, "Are you waiting for someone?"
Ooh, no. Just trying to relax tonight. Gets a bit stuffy in that house sometimes.
Which house is that?
Oh, and she points to the hospital, the little one next to it.
Which one are you pointing to?
The small building. She's like, yeah, you know that building there, the one next to it.
Okay. Make a deception check.
Fuck! Go, 0 charisma. Yes!
He goes, I once knew someone who lived there.
Oh, really? Was it recent? I just got in not too long ago.
No. I heard they sadly passed away.
Oh, I'm so terribly sorry.
I didn't know them personally. I was just aware of them. But I heard they got in trouble with some bad deals with some criminals.
Oh, goodness. I've been hearing a lot of that lately.
You want to be very careful.
Thank you.
Enemies you make.
I will definitely keep that in mind. Thank you very kindly.
Why are you out here, though, and not in Spirit Town, where you can really relax?
Oh, I've been there like every day this week. I figure one day a week I should probably get fresh air for a change. Need to stay hydrated. She takes out a bottle and drinks some water.
It's true. You have to have a steady supply of water anytime you go to the top floor.
Oh, I've certainly heard that, yes.
Well, if you're just looking to relax, how about I take you on a stroll?
Well, I do appreciate the offer, but I was just told to be wary of things around here.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. He gestures to a very large, oversized bow that he has slung over his shoulder. I'm a hunter by trade.
Oh. And she's trying to do a thing where she's trying to not look like she's looking everywhere else but this guy. It won't be far, will it?
Not if you don't want to go far. Just a quick stroll through the neighborhood if you'd like.
I appreciate it, but I think I'm just trying to spend a more relaxing evening alone tonight.
Well, if that's how you want. And
So I do very much appreciate the offer, sir.
of course. And he gives you a nod and starts to turn. Hey, everybody make me perception checks.
She said she's not interested, old man. Take the hint. 19.
Do I need to roll or will my passive work?
Nice. Why?
You are,
Look, 'cause my
you are
passive's
quite
20.
distracted by the prospect of
Oh.
old orc.
You are trying to.
Damn
you're
it.
distracted.
I will use this inspiration dice, I swear to God. No, I will just leave it for now.
I still haven't used my inspiration.
Yeah, let's
I will
see.
take gold in lieu of inspiration.
Make sure. Who got these? All right. Okay. So. Lime. You're keeping an eye out. You're just kind of searching the area. You're also really well hidden. You don't notice anything come around back, but when you look over to check on Eleanor, you notice two things. A big orc talking to her just kind of gives her a nod and starts to leave. You also notice a bag of her gold vanishing. Just kind of like levitating in the air and then disappearing. How much gold
Do
do you
I
have on
see-
you, Eleanor?
Enough to be very upset at that.
Do I see where?
You see it like levitating like around the corner here before it just disappears completely.
Whereabouts do I see it disappear?
Right about there. And the orc starts walking the other way.
Don't have anything I can do from here, but
Medley, you also see that.
I see
Look-
the mage hand pickpocketing.
Huh?
I see the mage hand pickpocketing.
Yes.
but then you said that the gold also disappeared.
It was visible
So
for
they
a
are-
moment before it looked like it just vanished.
I am going to take one of my darts. I'm gonna go over to the like other side of the roof,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like perch on the edge. I'm gonna take one of my darts and I'm gonna throw it at where I saw the pouch disappear.
Fantastic. Make an attack roll. You're hidden, so you have advantage, but they're also hidden, so disadvantage, so it just cancels out.
Wow.
12. Let's see.
Inspiration. Hit that fucko.
Oh, I do. Wait, what do I do for inspiration? Is it
The
advantage?
The DM inspiration is advantage.
Oh, 16.
16?
What do you say?
16's enough. Roll damage.
Six.
6 points. Okay. Alright.
Do I hear any grunts?
You hear the faintest grunt. Eleanor, with your passive, you're distracted trying to focus on something else, but you also hear a grunt, but
No. She'll move to
If
the
that is-
corner.
Oh, she's not within range. She's not in range anymore.
make a perception check, Eleanor. You don't see anyone around, but you do see a small bit of blood on the sidewalk there.
Immediately start like marching towards it. She still has no clue she's missing her money.
It's true.
But random blood appearing would be super weird.
I'll Nothing weird here. Pay no mind.
When it's my turn again, I'm gonna jump off the roof and head to where I shot that dart.
Okay. Yeah, you all can act. You're not in combat, so.
I'm gonna start making my way downstairs.
And just when they thought that they had everything in the bag, something odd happened.
Hi, Trent. Bye, Trent. I'm out his front door.
Alright. But you're all able to do whatever you like.
Am I in about the right area where I threw my dart?
Yeah, give or take.
Do I see the blood anywhere?
You do see a bit of blood.
I am going to use my quarterstaff, and I am going to swing like helicopter style, like in a circle in the area where I threw my dart.
You swing, you swing in a helicopter circle. And you're swinging in the area that you threw the dart.
Yeah, where I see the blood. If I don't see a blood trail.
Are you looking for a blood trail, or are you
Yes.
just swinging?
I'm looking for a blood trail.
That would be an action if you want to search.
Okay.
That would be survival because you're tracking.
23.
23. Yep, you see like just the occasional dot down the sidewalk.
Alright, I will follow it.
So you just start running in that direction.
Oh wait, and I think Eleanor's now close enough. I'm gonna use my silent speech. Someone stole your money. He's going this way. He's invisible. Or she. I mean, it could also be another nimble, right?
If it's bleeding, it's not. She takes her staff out, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of it.
Trying to see if there's anything.
And she's like marching with like the stick out, like hitting it in her bare hand, like, "Alright, you come out."
Yeah, a couple people like on the side of the road just kind of like glance over and like arc an eyebrow at you guys.
Come out and play, yay.
Alright, so Lime, you're starting to track. What's everybody else doing?
I'm heading after them.
Okay,
I'm doing the same.
cool.
I will track them.
Alright. So you start to follow these, this occasional drop of blood. You make your way down past a couple of buildings. When you start to round a corner, you see a tall woman. Yep, you see a tall. Actually, I think I have handouts for these people. Let me see if I can show you what they look like.
Show us their face.
That was the orc.
Oh, don't you feel silly, Eleanor? You should have taken him up on his offer.
Yeah, I know. If I know
Yeah.
what it looked like, I would take her a
But-
stroll.
Yeah, I have a thing for half orcs. I don't know why. But yeah, I would have taken him up on his offer.
No, it will never be, because we're gonna have to kill this friend.
And
I could
then-
drug him.
Oh!
I mean,
remember-
consent, guys.
Just remember,
consent.
everyone, consent is important. He has to be willing to be drugged.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Stay hydrated. Don't drug the unwilling, please.
Okay, this person does not appear to have a picture.
Well, then they shall remain in our mind's eye.
So it seems they don't have they don't have a handout, is what I'm saying. It's a very tall bit of a dark skin complexion, kind of monolithic eyes. She's got armor on. Looks like a lot of like scale armor, and there's a large axe just kind of strapped to her back. But as you're around the corner, you nearly bump into her, and she steps back and goes, "Whoa, everything all right?" I'm sorry, it's not
Is she
an axe;
bleed-
it's a sword.
Is she bleeding?
Make a perception check.
I wouldn't know what blood is.
You don't see any blood on her.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Yeah, there's a problem. My friend just got pickpocketed, and you're sus. So this can go one of two ways.
Where
And I
were
will
you?
hold
In,
up
were
my
you in
healed
electrical?
hand. This can go the nice way, or this can go the not nice way.
What tasks did you get done?
Are you asking me out?
I'm telling you to give my friend's money back, or I will beat you up and kick you off of this spaceship.
She will bite your ankles, and you will not have ankles when this is over.
Look, I don't know who you are.
Do I see blood with that perception check?
With your perception check, no, you see there's little drops of blood that continue behind her before disappearing.
It's still moving, Lime.
Oh,
Whoa,
Sorry.
Whoa, you just threatened me.
well, I mean, I could. But did I really? Or were those sexual innuendo?
Was it sexual innuendo?
As Eleanor walks past her, follow Trembler goes, "Gnomes have really weird flirting."
Was sexual innuendo?
Wait here, when I finish my business, come back to you.
Well, why not right now?
Because I'm trying to get my money back.
I mean, look. Wait. Are you saying you want to pay me for...
No, I'm saying I want my money back.
I don't have your money.
No, you don't. My money just went behind you.
She does a full spin, reaches behind her, is like, I don't have your money.
Eleanor points to the blood droplet trail. That has her money.
The ground?
Whatever is leaving that blood behind.
Yeah, okay, this is just a distraction. Let's go.
It's a distraction and a poor one at that. We're leaving.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a survival at disadvantage now.
Both of us or just her?
Whoever wants to lead it.
I mean, my survival is a 4. What is yours?
A 7.
I will let you do it then.
I'll take a 15.
15. Alright. Time to roll something for me.
Could it be argued that, like, having eventually caught up as they were yammering on with that woman, could I be there to
Yes,
assist?
you all would have caught up why they were talking. Alright.
While I was being sexually confused.
Mm-hmm.
Or, not really sexually confused, but, money or fun. Money is more important. When you have a 2,000 gold debt.
Yeah, money is more important. We're looking for your money.
Alright. So you start to resume following the trail, but it looks like the little blood drops eventually just stop as they go into some like little patch of grass, and you unfortunately lose the trail.
Does it stop or does it pool in one spot?
It seems to have stopped.
Son of a bitch can heal.
That or
Well-
it's just not moving.
Wounds tend to vaguely.
I'm gonna stand on the
Fixed
spot where we
time.
last see it, and I'm gonna do the roundhouse with my staff.
Okay. You do a quick roundhouse. Nothing connects. Couple people walking by just kind of like step back and just skirt around you.
I only look like a crazy person.
I
Normally.
will play one on TV.
I mean, normally I look like a crazy person.
How far away were we when it looked like the blood trail just stopped once it got to the grass? Like pretty close to it.
Sorry, what's the question?
How far away were we from where it stopped once it hit the grass? Like right on its tail, kind of far away, that kind of.
How far away were you from the target?
Yeah, before the blood stopped in the stuff.
Because you stopped and talked with this person, and because you didn't quite roll high enough to catch them, they managed to get away.
Elizabeth will touch Eleanor and cast Enhance Ability, specifically Owl's Wisdom. Don't just rely on the blood. See if you can't find any tracks. Have a closer look. And I'll even assist and cast Guidance after that as well.
Use my survival instinct.
I'm gonna pat myself down and see if my gold is missing.
Your gold is still there.
Have we? Are the two of them still around and in view? The orc and suspicious lady.
No, the orc is gone. The lady you called sus is kind of like looking strangely at you, but she turns and starts to move on.
Hello, lady. Beautiful lady. I wish to ask you a couple questions.
I don't
be
have
so
time
kind.
for any more of this.
But you were willing to stop and have sex with my friend down a dark alley. How do you have time for coitus, but not time to answer questions? One of these is faster than the other, I promise you.
She just kind of like gives you a look and says, "Your friend threatened me."
Yes, because she was robbed. You can understand how that is distressing, and I'm going to cast Zone of Truth while they're still talking to me.
Okay, so it has verbal and somatic. Do you want to hide this?
Sure.
Make a stealth check.
Gotta use this spell somehow. 15!
15. She kind of notices that gesture and then reaches for her sword. Are you completing the spell?
Yep.
Okay. She will make her save. Charisma save?
Charisma save.
She fails.
Ah.
But she is aware that you cast a spell.
That's fine.
She just turns and leaves since it wasn't an attack.
I'll start following her.
You best leave me alone.
Why? Is there something you want to hide?
I don't deal with people who cast spells on me.
Oh, but I did. And I would like you to answer at least a couple questions.
She doesn't reply. She doesn't reply.
What's your favorite color? Right on her heels.
She keeps walking.
What'd you have for breakfast yesterday?
Keeps walking. That lasts for 10 minutes, right?
I'm gonna follow her for 10 minutes,
Cool.
asking her random obnoxious questions.
She is trying really hard to ignore you. After probably about 5 minutes.
How many people have you had sex with down an alleyway?
Oh my god.
Do you have sex with people down alleys often?
Do you really want to know?
I wouldn't be asking you for 8 minutes, 59 seconds, and 32 milliseconds this entire time if I did not want you to answer my questions.
She tilts her head towards an alley and starts heading down that alley.
Is this a trap?
Doesn't answer.
You haven't given me a price. Are you wishing to have coitus?
I'll tell you for free. She continues down the alley.
It's not really answering the question.
She didn't give an answer. Do you want to follow her down the alley? It says she has to be truthful. Not that she's compelled to answer.
How much time do I have left?
You have maybe 3 minutes.
Doesn't track with the time I gave her, but all right.
You said 8 minutes, whatever.
No, it's fine.
You have 3 to 5 minutes.
Judging by your avoidance of the questions, I can assume your guilt. The guard have been notified and will be patrolling the area. I hope you have a splendid evening. And she'll start to walk away.
Okay.
I'm gonna go find a guard.
Sure. You go find a guard. What would you like to tell this guard?
I'm going to provide a description of both the woman and the orc, and how they magically had used a spell to pickpocket our friend, and that the area should be watched.
Cool.
That's all. I am describing the 2 suspicious individuals, the crime that was committed, and that. And there was also attempted prostitution on the streets, which I do believe is also against the code legal. The Spirit Tap is a licensed establishment. I know they can do it legally.
The forms were filled out in triplicate, damn it.
Guys,
Yeah, they were.
You all are guilty of that too.
Yes,
Also-
but they don't know that.
She wasn't the one who made the offer. It was lying.
Yes, she was. She was the one who brought up money, sex for money.
Yeah, she did.
No, she asked if that's what you were doing.
She was the one who mentioned money for sex.
Listen.
Lime did not.
The point,
Lime said she wanted to go get her money.
I'm gonna just stop that right there. It doesn't matter if that was the case. This is what I'm reporting.
Okay.
Because the guards don't know, because they didn't see that conversation, and this person isn't here to answer any questions. So this is what I'm telling them, because that's what I saw, and that's what I know happened.
Yep. But affected creature that is aware of the spell.
No,
can avoid
it's
answering.
fine. She can avoid my questions, but it doesn't change what I'm doing or what I'm telling the guards.
As far as the guards will know, that's what she did.
Yeah, the guards
They'll have
do.
to come ask her.
The guards do not know anything that she knows or is trying to hide until they find and question her. So we don't need any of the other stuff to
Sure.
cast out on our actions.
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So you give this information to the guards. What would you all like to do from here on out?
I just
I'm
used a
great.
2nd level spell on Eleanor, expecting her to continue
check
the search.
I was letting Melody go off and do that thing. But yeah, I was gonna track the area.
Sure. Give me a survival.
Of course, it's a 1 for the guidance.
Hey, that makes a solid 20.
Yeah.
27 with
Yeah,
Owl's
Owl's wisdom.
enhanced
Oh, yeah.
ability.
Aha.
It's a 28.
28.
With the
I'll
28,
find my money.
you're able to pick up on the tracks. They go off for a little bit before leading down into the sewers.
What was that?
You're able to pick up the faintest bit of tracks before they just disappear into the sewers.
The sewers. God damn it.
That's in Torin.
You won't be able to find the blood down there.
No, but I'd start a fire down there and blow the whole damn thing up.
The entire city explodes.
She literally would be like, opens this, I'll find you!
But hey, at least it means we don't have to go into Mad Mage because you just collapsed under Mount.
Just blow the whole... I'll
Huge
torment the
giant
next
pit.
adventures that come in here. Oh my god!
Oh no!
Fucking son of a bitch. What in the
So
sewers,
how much-
damn it.
How much money do you keep on you anyway?
But don't have anywhere to put it because I didn't think about leaving it at home.
We have a whole house.
I don't have like a personal safe.
Have you tried under the mattress?
Well, yeah, I was gonna do that, and then someone started ripping holes in the floor, so I figured that would be a bad idea.
How much did they steal? Sorry, what was that?
158 gold.
158
Fucking Jesus.
gold?
We'll kill them. Takes out knife.
You know how much that could pay back on the hospital? And you just go and let yourself get robbed?
I didn't let myself get robbed. I didn't go, hey, invisible people, steal my stuff.
No, but you let yourself get distracted. We had a job to do.
You should have just fucked him.
Yeah, it would have
And
been quicker.
then he takes my money and kills me.
At least you would have gotten your money's worth.
Hopefully.
You can't assume that. What if he's like a two-pump orc? You never know.
What if he's really bad?
Then I just die horribly disappointed.
That is fair. I did not consider this option. He could have been a two-hump dump.
I'm gonna walk back to the hospital in a huff.
I'm gonna get more gold, and then the next time I see that orc, I'm gonna stab him in the throat before I answer any questions.
Well,
What did he do to you?
on that disappointing note, we should take our break.
Like, what did he do to you? He could be in on the con. I'm not taking any chance. The old lady, she's gonna get stabbed.
Listen, I'm just saying you hadn't been robbed up until this point, so clearly he's involved.
Exactly. I've been bamboozled.
Alright, everybody. 10 minutes. Get up, stretch, grab some food, walk in circles, contemplate your life choices. We'll be back for more Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Yeah. Ah! My money!
Yeah, your money. Your waste of money.
Yes.
If I
after
ever
that
see
Oh, sorry.
if I ever see either of them again, I'm gonna kill them.
Oh no, you can't take away from her. I was like, you gotta get through me first. I'm gonna kill him, then I'll bring him back, then you can kill him.
No, they don't, because they were doing their sexual things. But I actually said where I hide my money at in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
All of the money that I have to pay back to the Van Thampers before I kill Thirstwell with yet another one of my characters. Because I'm going to send them a vial of purple freedom and say that this will help cure him, and he'll definitely fail his constitution saving throw, and he will die again by my hand.
And again.
Directions for dose. Keep drinking until dead.
Yes. Because she still owes 465 gold.
Well, dang. And we just lost like a third of that.
Well, neither of you were given Lime money to pay back that debt anyways.
I don't
The
think
only one
you've
who's
ever
been...
asked.
I did. A couple of times. Both you and Eleanor ignored Lime when she asked.
Well, I think Elizabeth shared a 10-day with Lime. And that was like 180 gold or something.
Well, when you owe 2,000?
Yeah, I didn't say it was amazing, but I helped a little bit.
But, yeah, any gold that she makes, like, from, like, selling... Because Shay gave me a timetable for the gazer eyes, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to do anything with them before they go bad. With everything else that we're doing and is going on. So I was like, I'll just sell them, see if I can get something for them. I mean, I think they're worth more than what I got as a player.
Too bad you
But,
asked Eleanor. She could have gentle repose. It lets them stay preserved for 10 days at a time.
well, they were already
Yeah, I can
as
do
well
that too.
preserved as they were going to get. Because I rolled a natural 20 on my alchemist tools to preserve them.
I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, I actually have 4 of them. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. That's a lot. 3. I need one of them. I mean, yes, Lime has committed prostitution, just not in this specific instance.
I mean, Elizabeth has technically done that too.
I mean, I was the pimp and you were the prostitute.
Yeah, I think the anti-pimping laws are a lot more harsh.
I think I like where I moved my camera to. I think I like this angle slightly more. But dude, we have a bark. Oh no. I hate that the new D&D book is coming out this month.
Yeah, I know, in like 3 days.
Because my birthday is the end of the month, and I have to wait until then before I can buy it.
It's okay. Soon.
Not soon enough. They're gonna
I mean,
they're
you
gonna
know your friend is getting it for you. Why don't you just ask them nicely to give you a birthday gift a week early?
because it's not a week early, it's like 2 weeks. And it's not a friend, it's my brother, and he's an asshole.
Tell him you would think of him less as an asshole if you bought it early.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be true. I love my brother, but we're very ornery to each other, because I would do the same thing to him. I would make him wait.
I mean, no one says you have to tell the truth. Just, I'd be like, yeah, sure, and then like get the book and be like, sucker.
Man, did I tell you guys about the fast one my brother pulled on my birthday?
Yeah, I saw it.
Ah, no, there was a different one. So he took my money to go and get a gift. So that was fucking, dick around one. Then later on, he actually got me a bottle of gin and dumped fucking about 700 peppercorns in the cunt. Peppercorn
I
gin
don't
is
know
meant
what that
to be
means.
good. Oh, he dumped a shitload of pepper in gin. It's meant to be delicious, but the amount he used was just fucking fire down the throat. So that was fun. But he also got me 2 fucking games on the Switch. Fucking the Mario Collection and Tetris 99. Oh yeah, fucking sweet, I'll play these sometime. I was pretty fucking drunk that night. I didn't take those home. Tetris 99 went straight back to my brother's house. Fucking Mario went straight back to fucking one of my friends' places. Fucking assholes.
Oh man, that's
Yeah, that was like fucking a month and a half ago, and I still haven't played either of them.
Look, it could be worse. My Switch
I-
hasn't been charged, let alone I've been logged into Animal Crossing in like 4 months, so...
Frost. I don't know how I
Dead.
feel. I don't know how I feel being locked in your room with you.
What? No.
Didn't you just lock your door?
Yes, because my nephew likes to not knock and just opens the door.
I don't know how I feel being locked in your room with you.
It's okay, the lock is one of those really easy ones where if you have like a screwdriver you can open it.
Or a hanger.
Just like that little push it in, turn it, and the whole
Uh-huh.
lock undoes itself.
Like the old Fords. Fucking, if you lose your key, just fucking take a screwdriver and shank it.
How is your nephew? Didn't his someone in his school get a positive diagnosis?
Yeah, his teacher did. But him and none of the other students have been positive, so that's nice.
Yeah, nice.
God is very good. I know I work in a school, so it's very stressful right now. Because we have to watch every little thing. If a kid even just coughs, it's like a code blue. A nurse has to come in like right away. They have to go to isolation. The nurse has to observe them. Just because they can't risk it. Even though they're kids and they get sick.
Quick, guys, Shay isn't here. We should plot against her and decide on how we're going to take over the Zentarum.
Okay, well, first thing
Money.
we're going to do is kill anybody in our way. That'll put the fear of some god in them.
You're not supposed to be here. Go away.
It's our secret Zentarum meeting.
Yeah, it's our secret new Zentarum that excludes the old Zentarum.
It's like what's your gang called? The Better Zentarum.
The better Zentarum. The new Zentarum.
We have 2 Z's in
With
our
blackjack and hookers.
name. In fact, forget the Zentarum.
We're just going to open up a casino in conjunction with the Spirit Tap. Then we don't need to be a gang. We just muscle the gang out of the city via money.
Hell yeah.
I can get capital.
Also, that's a funny meme there, Frost. Any burrito can be a breakfast burrito if you simply submit to chaos.
Just submit to the chaos and everything's in. It's like the old joke, like, well, not everything's edible. It's like, no, everything's edible, only some of it once.
Fair. Very fair.
Also, I don't know why this makes me laugh so much, Rin, but...
I want to laugh.
Yeah. Apparently the one shot that I did for the Traveler's Den YouTube channel did pretty well. They want me to do
got
another.
the fucking, got it brand
Yeah,
new,
and
baby,
then soon you're
right
going to be
here,
roped
you know
into
what I'm
doing
saying?
400 episodes of
I can't. It would take me 2 months just to plan one shot because of all of the school.
See, what you do is then you just keep redoing the one shot over and over again, but change little things and call it Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, the only thing I'll be able to do, or the only thing that I will do, at least until April, with all of my like current obligations, I will do a battle royal, but the YouTube channel has to hit 50 subscribers before I'll do it.
Where are you guys at now? I thought you were just shy.
No, our YouTube channel is at 35 subscribers,
Oh.
but I had to make it kind of a high number so I have longer to plan and procrastinate and get through school.
Send me this YouTube. I will add it to my collection.
Oh no.
Yes. I'll also
Oh no.
make you get off your ass and put some stuff together.
Wait, you mean you guys didn't watch my one shot?
No, I did.
Man, I looked hella creepy in that one shot.
Creepy is a word that could be used to describe it.
I mean, it's not the word that Rez used, but I don't even know if he was referring to my YouTube channel or one of the other various Halloween costumes I was wearing throughout the week.
I mean, all of them can probably have the same reaction response. But you also know how we feel about it.
Yeah, this is us we were talking about, so.
Yes.
Creepy.
Well, I mean,
I meant Shay in my responses to any of those.
Yeah, I mean, you guys seen how extra I was when I was here on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I did that 3 times that week.
That Halloween one shot was pretty awesome, chat. It was good stuff.
Yeah, because
the demon look was great. It put on the appropriate feeling of dread and spook, and it was also sexy. Felis is Plague Doctor mask was cool. I really digged his
Yes.
outfit.
Hey Frost, I'm sorry you got robbed by the Zentaro.
Hey
Well,
Frost.
it's okay. We're going to take over the Zentarum and I'm getting my money back.
Yeah, we already decided we're gonna take over the Zentarum.
Okay.
Listen, it's not a hard job. We just
Exactly. Like, no one gives a shit about the Zentarum either. It's the Xanathars you gotta worry about, because they got the googly eye leader. We're not messing with that guy.
We don't fuck with Captain Googly Eyes. Although I do hear one group managed to hold his precious goldfish hostage and made him their bitch.
Oh yeah, I wonder
Oh,
what
really?
that is.
That'd be a pretty skilled group, don't you think?
No, it was
Hey,
sheer
just a
dumb
bunch
luck.
a lot of really high rolls, and the fact that Nimoe's charisma is out of control in the best way.
She's just like,
Bec-
yes. That fucker better not come around here.
I think
There-
That and holding his goldfish hostage pretty much worked like a charm. You gotta do what we say, or Blinky number 83 gets it, boy.
yeah, I was gonna say for people who don't know, the best part about that is it's like that goldfish gets replaced so often, but the Xanathar doesn't know. He still thinks it's the same goldfish. I was like, oh.
And it's funny because
No,
like he
because
has
the
to know
monsters
that
Don't kill him.
like he has to know things get replaced. He wasn't the first Xanathar.
No, he wasn't.
Nope.
I think this current one in Dragon Heist is like the 5th one.
Yeah. But it's his precious Stilgar. You can't hurt it.
Come on, Sildar. Let's go home. We'll never return to Troll Skull ever again.
Little red wagon pulling an arm.
Alright, so we back.
We back.
We back a dinosaur story.
Hey.
It's okay. Eleanor will have to kick herself into maximum
No,
escort
you actually-
overdrive.
You actually put the nimble right in the pantry.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sad.
He's just sitting there like, anytime now.
Plotting the robot uprising.
I think it might be a good idea to give him back his arm.
Yeah, you still never gave it to him.
We should do that. We do that now.
Alright.
defeated,
You go to the
upset.
pantry. He's still standing there, perfectly still.
Nimblewright, you have new instructions. Reattach your arm. And I hold out the arm.
Reaches out, takes the arm, starts to awkwardly set it back in place. Takes a few tries. There might be a little bit of cracking, but he gets it.
There. Now I am not responsible for any damage that may have come to the arm. I cast mending on the area so I don't feel bad.
Okay.
I think tomorrow we should check out the map.
Yes. The map.
And we still have the bark box up.
Where do you set the bark box?
I think we set it up around where they had vandalized, so I think it's out like the front, like across. Medley was across the street from where it was set up.
It had a 15-foot radius.
Put it on the porch, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the porch.
Yep. And have it only on when we're closed so that customers don't get barked at.
So, ping where you'd like to set it.
Where is the front door on this map?
Front door is right here.
Okay, so that's the front door. And you said a 15-foot radius?
Yes. I
Mm-hmm.
believe so.
So maybe put it just like right inside the door.
Yep. Detects
Yeah, like-
vibrations within 15 feet of it as long as the box and the source of the vibrations are in contact with the same ground or substance.
Yeah, like, if it's like right on between the two doors, it should be able to cover the windows as well. Because they're within that 15-foot on
And-
each side.
Okay, and you're just setting it outside?
You can install it at the door. On this side of the door so somebody just doesn't steal it.
Okay,
Because that's what I would do.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So you're covering this front room here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Alrighty.
Let's check out the map.
You take out the map.
Did anyone actually clean all the vandalism that happened to our front?
Yes. I took care of that while you were passed out.
Oh, lovely. Thank you for that. I didn't think to look as I walked in.
It's quite alright.
It's okay.
But
Very
yes,
lovely
the
work.
map.
Yes, this has something to do with that stone business.
You take out the map, and as stated before, you see that there is a little X on the map that is in the what is it? Actually, I can pull you to the map of Waterdeep. To the City of the Dead. There's a little X.
Just drag us over to.
Oh, what I did. Yes, I
No, on the map.
did. Right.
Shift left click.
City of the Dead.
City of the Dead.
So there's a little X marking a building in here. Probably one of the ones toward the north. Which one it is isn't really matter, but on it just says it has a single name, Castle Lantern.
Oh yeah, I think I wrote that. Castle Lantern. Like Cass, like the name, or like Castle, like the building.
Cass like the name. I can post it for you. Stage map. Where are you?
Where are you hiding?
Boop. That's the name.
Castle.
I put an N at the end. Okay. Castle Lantern. Okay.
Could be the name of a tomb or a person.
It could be. Do we want to check it out tonight? When the dead rise?
Well, I need to work out some frustration at being robbed, so I'm good whenever.
And if the dead rise, they shall be quickly put down.
I'm gonna quickly scuttle downstairs and check my hiding place. Is all of the money I plan on paying back to the Van Dampers still down there?
Yes.
Okay. Whew.
You see a sign, Van Thamps just robbed you.
You have been robbed.
On that note, can I dump about 200 of my gold somewhere in my room, preferably hidden?
Sure. For those of you who are trying to hide your gold, go ahead and give me I guess this would be a stealth check.
I'm gonna wait for Lime to leave her hiding spot, and then I will go and dump my gold in the spot she thinks is her hiding spot. Yeah, that checks out.
Oh my, yeah, it's a good way to end that checks out. Well, I mean, you were awake when she was curled up with it.
Yep.
While Elizabeth was passed out on her bed.
Yeah, but I'll dump 100 gold into the hiding spot.
All right.
But for the sake of the bit, it's like as soon as you leave, she goes in, opens it up like she knew it was there the whole time, and then puts 100 gold in and leaves, hides it back up, and then goes.
And describe these hiding spots to me.
Oh, you go first.
No, you go ahead.
Elizabeth probably, has a closet with a couple of shirts and gowns and stuff, and she just puts a pouch of gold in one of the pockets of, an overcoat or something.
Okay.
Limes is hidden in her shrooms patch.
Gotcha. Just buried in it.
Yeah, just in different little spots. There's she's dug up a little bit of the dirt and put some of the money in.
Okay.
Like a squirrel storing nuts for the winter.
And just keep a note of those checks. Just in case.
I might just put that in treasure in bio.
Okay. So, what would you all like to do?
Well,
Go see what this X is.
Alrighty.
Maybe kick some zombie butt.
So you all...
Or skeletons?
Yep.
Is that what we fought in the undead?
You fought skeletons. Whee! Let me jump this. Oh, no. Oh. Huh. So it is still daylight out. Just so y'all are aware.
Okay.
It's pushing into evening. Ah. But the light's starting to get a bit on the dim side. Let me go ahead and adjust those oh, no, I shouldn't do that. Alright, I'm just gonna make a sun. Yeah.
Cue the Goosebumps TV show theme.
Yep, there you go.
I don't
So
remember what the theme is.
yeah, so the sun's like on its descent, but you all follow the map to this place in the City of the Dead, and it takes you to a mausoleum. This on the front of it, and actually I can write it. Where are we? Where are we? Here we go. Give me anything? Oh, here we go. So, you travel to the City of the Dead. It's open to the public from dawn until dusk, so you're nearing the end of being allowed through here, legally, anyway. This mausoleum, once well maintained, has the name Castellanter just engraved right above the entrance. The outer door, actually you wouldn't know that. Yeah, that's what you see. You see a mausoleum that was once well maintained, not so much anymore. Castellanter just engraved on it.
Well, I mean, this name matches the name on the paper, so I guess this is the right spot. I'm gonna try and open the thing. Is there? I don't know much about mausoleums. Is there a door?
Yeah.
Or is it like?
You're all right around there.
Can I try to open it? Is it locked?
Would you like to check?
Yeah. Sorry, I can't see anything on the map.
You can't?
No.
You're probably not on the right side. We're on the bottom left corner.
No, I mean I see me, but that's all I see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're light.
Because we don't have light.
Yeah,
Right.
the sun's setting, so there's light coming from one side, but there's shadow everywhere else.
Bless you, Elizabeth.
Well, you know what I shall do. I shall cast light on myself.
On yourself. Alrighty.
As per remote, I would have done that too.
Well, we can't hear emote, sir.
Audibly pings when I send a chat message, so you should be able to hear
So
it and
light
just
is
read
not
it.
unless
I just
I
don't want to
mute it.
interrupt.
Not unless I
2040,
mute it.
correct?
Yes. I think, yeah, just the light spells 2040.
Alright, and who else is doing it?
And Elizabeth.
Wait, what do I have to roll to see if the door is unlocked?
Oh, it would be a not perception. The other one.
Here we go.
Investigation?
There it is. Investigation.
Yep, you can give me an investigation check.
21?
21.
Actually proficient in that.
Alright. You discover that the
Best roll of the night.
Yep, this outer door is locked. You also, with the 21, you also see that the lock that's on it looks like it's been handled recently. There is like, compared to like how run down everything is, this lock looks like it's been like someone had grabbed it and dust got brushed off, and the doors look like they've slid outwards and everwards. You see like fresh movement from the heavy stone doors.
Well, I mean, it's locked, but it looks like someone's been here recently. You can see on the ground, Elizabeth, you're a sneaky. Can you unlock things like this?
I can certainly try. Would you rather sledgehammer or thieves' tools?
Suppose the quiet approach first, and if not, the more direct one.
I have to agree with Eleanor.
Good thinking.
Alright. Roll me a thieves' tool check.
Oh my god!
Boom! You kick the door in.
Yeah. Simple enough. You're like, yeah, I can try it, and you're just like, click, lock comes undone.
Just like doesn't even take out a lockpick, just kind of like cracks it. You didn't turn the doorknob hard enough, but it's open.
My hands are just... They're just little. I can only reach so high.
Oh, it's okay. They make things look bigger by comparison. But yes, let's go in.
Make sure to take the lock with you. If we leave it out here, someone comes back and sees it open, they might lock us in. Now, Eleanor will forever be paranoid of everything.
Who's going in first?
I'll go in first. If one of you lovely people with light would follow me.
Oh, just
well,
open
we
the
shall
door
die
and
together.
wander in.
Alright, so
Yeah.
push the door open and hang on, let me move this. Why do they make this so small?
That's what she said.
Pew, 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 pew.
I mean, I hope that's not what she said.
That's what she said, sobbing.
It's not.
So you push them open, then it's just like, and it just kind of like drags along the ground, but it opens, and you have the inside.
Okay, now. This is generally frowned upon, so everyone at least try to be a little bit quiet, please.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, I suppose, respectful.
We should do what and beware?
She said we should rob we should open every coffin and take everything that's in it.
Oh, well, okay. A crowbar pops out of the left arm.
Go, gadget grave robbing.
What are we looking for?
On the inside of this room, you see that there are human footprints that crisscross through the dust on this level. And they go back and forth going downstairs.
Someone was clearly here recently. We should make sure we're alone in here before we start trying to find, I believe it was a gem or something you guys mentioned.
There's something called the Stone of Galar? Stone of Galore?
Stone of Galore.
I will take a look up or down the stairs, wherever they go.
They go down.
Okay, down the stairs.
All right.
Question, did anyone get a description of what this thing is supposed to look like?
A stone.
Is it carved, filigree, just a normal looking rock?
Oh, I am unsure. We were not privy to that information.
I guess we'll see where all this foot traffic is going, and
Heading
hopefully
down.
it'll lead us to a hiding spot.
Are you heading down the stairs or doing something else?
I'm going down the stairs.
I imagine it is not here. I will continue downstairs.
To the downstairs. Please don't kill us, evil
You don't want to go
ghosts.
down too far.
Oh no, all my light.
Alright. You are free to explore.
Yeah, I want to take a look around.
Eleanor's gonna take the
Natalie,
sacred
do you
palm.
mind? Do you mind being my partner? We can take the left side, and the other two girls can take the right side, and we can see if we find anything.
Oh, I've waited so long for you to ask me that. Yes, I accept.
Miss Eleanor will like test the tops of these graves, see if any of them have been opened or are openable easily. Because if they're too hard to, she's probably gonna figure unless there's signs of it.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah.
Cool. This is a mausoleum, so the bodies are just in caskets. You can open the caskets if you want to. It does appear like there's a layer of dust on them. They don't look particularly like they've been disturbed, but you can open if you like.
Okay, she'll take a quick peek in and then go. Need to look for if any of these have been opened recently. They'll have those signs of like the dust has been moved and things. That's what we probably need to look for.
Well, when you open that one, the dust does billow off of it, and inside you see that there's a desiccated body. Has what looks like were once very fine clothes, but it is a body.
Oh, shame. These look like they'd be really nice.
I'm gonna take a look around for the footprints and see if maybe they go off to the right or...
The footprints lead further back.
Okay, I'll follow the footprints.
Okay.
Eleanor will gently close the lid on it.
And you do.
And then she'll inspect this one to see if it's looked opened recently.
Same as the other one. There's a thin layer of dust on it. Doesn't look like it's been opened any time recently.
I'm hoping they didn't hide it in one of these. That would just be rude.
Hey, Medley, buddy system.
Right.
I can't see.
1 second, I am right behind you.
I need your bright light. You are my light in the darkness.
Eleanor, you are not allowed to use this light. It belongs to my buddy. And I'll like shield the light from Eleanor.
I knew this day would come. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Head to Medley.
That's fine. We have cool light.
Where?
Yes.
Okay, where
Mine
does
was
that?
blue.
Where does the footsteps
Peeks
lead
into
to?
the alcove.
Doesn't appear like there's anything of note in the alcove, but the footprints lead back here. And as you round the corner, you see that there is. Hold on, pause there. You see that there are a couple bodies laying on the ground. They look like they have been recently killed. There's what you do see is one young man that looks like there's just like the whole side of his face has just like been like it's been forcibly rotted away. The other half looks fine, but there's like a look of shock and pain on his face, and it just continues down underneath the blood-stained robes that he's wearing. The other one looks a little bit older, and is just like leaned against the wall further back.
I want to check and see if they're dead, or like how long they've been dead.
Sure. As you approach, yeah, go on.
My medicine is only a 4, but I will try it anyway. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
What's breathing?
He looks breathing.
Elizabeth, or Eleanor.
Yeah.
We got dead people.
Yeah, you
I
see
see
that.
dead people.
Yeah, you see that this that the younger one that has like the like rotting the rot that just like extends down the face, and like some of the bone is showing, and just like snakes down underneath the robes or everything. The other one leaning against the wall, it just looks like the throat was just cut entirely. You also notice a third body down this alcove as the light starts to round.
Can I try and inspect the one that seems to have rotted away, preferably without touching it?
Medicine with disadvantage. 22. It looks like an inflict wound spell.
Ah, that's what I thought it was. It seems a cleric of sorts has been here, or any with the ability to inflict wounds like myself.
Can you tell, like, are they like, or are they savable?
I'll inspect the other one.
The other
The one
one,
that doesn't look horribly rotten.
yeah.
I mean, if
one
not,
has-
maybe we can find someone who can talk to him.
Yeah, one has his like part of his face just like almost entirely destroyed.
I don't think he's redeemable.
Yeah. The other one has no throat. Just a giant gash.
We might be able to
and
save
you
that
do
one.
hear like some raspy breathing coming from a third body down here.
Oh. Oh no.
I'm going to get her up to the one, and I'm going to put my heal hand around his throat, and I'm going to use a key point to
On who?
do the one you said that was rasping.
Oh. So you go up to the body.
Yeah.
They're in this corner. Boop. There you go. I don't know why they gave it that token.
Oh,
Evil dragon guy.
Yeah, why a dragon cultist? But whatever.
I have no reason to doubt this person in evil dragon cultist mask. I'm sure
They're not wearing
best.
a mask.
I'm sure they are the
Oh
nicest
no,
of
that's their
people.
face.
Oh, that's their face? That poor child. Sweet
So
release
that's
of
7.
Okay.
7 points of healing.
So you reach out and start to pump your key into this figure, and the magic does. Oh, I know why they have that token. It's just because of the base stats that they have. They just didn't give them a regular token for whatever reason. But you healed them. You pump the key into them, and then they're just suddenly like, and you see that that some of the stab wounds on their clothes just quickly like knit together and seal up. But they quickly seem to regain consciousness, and you notice that this one is a young woman, about the same age as the guy down there.
All right, lady, you need to remain calm, because as easily as I brought you back, if you startle me, I can take it away.
Who are you?
I am Lyme cholera.
That's not concerning at all.
It should be.
No, I was being sarcastic. Ow.
Oh goodness, what happened?
What are you doing here?
We were following a map, and it had an X on this place.
Lucky for me, I guess.
Who are you, and what are you doing here, almost dead?
Gods, wow. My name's is Vial. Vial Lurval. I'm a florist. My boyfriend, is he? And she starts to like look past you, trying to look for someone.
Just hear Eleanor like, young fellow.
Holivar. Is Holivar all right?
I do not know how to say this, so I will just say it. His throat is missing. He did not make it.
And
Yep.
she just kind of like slumps against the wall.
There's an older gentleman too. Looks like he ran afoul of some rather dark magic.
What attacked you?
Some cultist, I think. Actual cultist. I don't know. My boyfriend.
What did they?
My boyfriend. He suggested a game, and it was supposed to be a lark. We were going to dress up and prepare and play at being devil worshippers sneaking around, but I didn't expect that we would be attacked. But some of the people who joined us, they were just absolutely fucking crazy.
Does the younger guy's he doesn't look like he's been dead too long, right?
With your medicine, it looks like they've been dead for like several hours.
Okay. I don't know how long it takes for decomp to happen in a corpse in D&D.
Elizabeth, when you pop the eyes of the grave and take a look around, you don't detect any undead. Nothing in the area.
Okay. They're not undead feigning death for the time being.
Eleanor will nod and cast Gentle Repose on the young gentleman.
And as you cast that spell, you see like a less pained expression, and it looks like a body that's more at peace.
Take out a bit of cloth to bind the neck up. Well, perhaps we can find a healer in town. They could help, but at least he won't join the rest of these bodies for
Healer.
a good 10 days.
I'm just a florist. I don't know that I can afford resurrection.
Perhaps I could ask around. You'll have about 10 days before the spell would need to be cast again.
Oh.
A service
said-
which we can provide.
You said that there were other people playing this game?
Yeah.
Crazy people?
I don't know their names. There were. I think there were two of them. It was myself. Oliver was my boyfriend, and then the other. Oh God, his face. That's
Yeah, I wouldn't look at that.
She like turns and like vomits. Before like looking back to you. They're fanatics. What were their names?
Tom and Jerry? Pinky and the Brain?
No. It was a man and a woman. Zalrandar, Arn Zalrandar, and Sephia Nelreich. They said we were just going to play around here before meeting up at some old windmill.
Did anybody mention a stone while they were here?
Something about a stone. Yes. They mentioned something about taking something this stone of something to some kind of magic stone to where they hold their ceremonies in that windmill. I know where the windmill is, but I've never actually. I was given directions. I've never actually been there though.
Well, as we're looking for it, I suppose if you tell us where it is, we can figure it out.
If you're going to avenge my murdered lover, then absolutely.
Absolutely. We will avenge the death of Jim.
His name's Oliver.
Oliver.
Right. Halivard. He will be avenged.
Oliver Tornrudder. Oh my god.
His name is insert name here.
Yes.
Okay.
His name has been
It's
submitted
fine.
to the registry and will be remembered forever.
As long as you get rid of those. Yes.
We will kill them to every last man. There will be no survivors.
Good.
No mercy shall
Don't
be
worry.
given.
There is no love for necromancy or anything like that within our group. So.
Right. Do you have a map?
Eleanor pat herself down for taking out probably one of the few maps she has of the city. Looks
Sure.
very worn.
Yeah, she'll take out. She'll mark on the map where this windmill is. It should be right around here. Problem
Okay.
is,
You know-
it's supposed to be like just some broken down, abandoned place.
I use my silent speech to Elizabeth. I have a bad feeling about a windmill. I had a dream once of one that was in this really weird and dark place, and there were hags in it.
I tend to not trust windmills either. What is the deal about that? Using air to grind up grain. It doesn't make sense.
I can't help but think you both might be a little bit silly. And or crazy. Plus or
This
minus
is
whatever
accurate.
mentally is.
Hey.
But Vial starts to like push herself up with like a bit of a pain to grunt and starts to go to her boyfriend's body. I'm gonna take him to a temple. Slings an arm over. I'm probably going to be going to the authorities, so I will hold off until you manage to get your revenge. And she turns and starts to drag her
Hey,
along.
I forgot your name already.
Vial.
Vial. You know, if you do decide to go to the authorities, you could always just say you were banging on the door and we rescued you. If you're good at lying, you know. Good Samaritans.
She manages to crack a smile and says, "I'll do my best." And starts to bring her lover wherever she needs to go.
Just drag the poor boy out. It'll be fine.
Did cast gentle repose on her, so she's not abandoning him now. Hey, what would you all like to do?
Keep exploring.
You want to keep exploring the tomb?
There's a whole corner around here.
Sure.
What's this?
That is... Gosh, is that anything?
Looks like there's a door there.
Yeah, let's see. Empty sconces adorn the walls. Cobwebs and dust indicate that no one has tended this place in a long time. Stone coffins and alcoves contain dust and bones.
Hmm.
Basically nothing.
Okay. Then I am satisfied.
Darn it. Darn it.
Do we want to check out this windmill tonight and try and keep up with these cultists, or do we want to wait until daylight?
We should follow the lead while it is still warm.
Yes, I'd imagine cultists tend to operate in the dark.
Fuck these stupid... Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
There's nothing behind there anyway. It's just this stupid dynamic lighting door thing.
All right, so let's go to this windmill.
To the windmill.
To the windmill. To the windmill.
When you all step outside, it's gotten darker. And you also feel that it's gotten pretty hot out during the day. And you get the sense, if you're going to continue, yeah, because I just read these rules. Do you all have access to water?
Yeah. We live in a
Access to water?
hospital.
Access to water
Mhm.
on your person.
I have a water skin. I'm not sure if it's
Yeah, I have
full.
a water skin as well.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I don't consume water.
Yeah, you're all fine.
What a skin.
All right. All right. Yeah, you move you all over. So you all make your way here. The sun is even lower on the horizon now. You see that. Oops. Yeah, I'm somewhere. This crumbling two-story building was a windmill long before the city rose up around, so it's fucking old. The walls here are covered in graffiti. The stone floors are strewn with garbage and detritus. Windows are empty lead frames without glass. No light sources.
Lime takes a deep breath. Kind of smells like home.
Well, it's a poverty-stricken building. I oddly agree with you.
Sad, but accurate.
Wow.
Well, let us not delay. Shall we enter?
Do you want me to go first, since I'm a little more at home in a place like this?
It'd certainly help.
Yes, and you've the means to silently communicate with us. That seems fitting.
I just only can't see is all.
Elizabeth will take out like a copper coin, cast light on it. There you go. Stuff that into your palm. Just cover it up if you think you're
So you're giving
being
light to
watched.
them as well?
I'll cancel my own and give it to her.
Cool.
And the doors are open? The door is open?
The doors are... yes.
Okay.
Eyes are open.
So before walking in,
they're
I'm
either-
just gonna...
They're either really easy to open or they're just not there.
So I'm guessing... I'm gonna take a look around. I'm guessing I see these people that I just saw when I
Yes.
walked up.
You see homeless people, squatters. They are just hanging out there in this den here. They have really old furnishings and just various things salvaged from garbage piles. They look up and one of them kind of smiles at you. You can see they're missing like most of their teeth except for like one. They're like, "Hey."
Hi!
Remember, we have a promise to keep. We said all of them.
How are you on this summer evening night?
I'm doing great. Would you like some toilet wine?
Toilet wine.
Yes, made it myself.
I am going to, I guess, take it from them if it's offered and give it a big whiff. Does it even smell like wine?
It smells... It's an odd mixture of sweet and pungent.
You know, I appreciate this. I am more into smokables, but my friend would love this.
But I don't drink. I mean, yes, I would love it.
We are looking for a man and a woman, and I will describe the robes that the players were wearing.
I don't know. I'm kind of old. My memory's fuzzy.
Medley takes out.
I will.
Huh?
Medley
I
takes
will hand him the coin that Elizabeth just gave me that has light on it.
Ooh. And what were you doing?
Oh, I was gonna say Medley takes out her knife and is going to be persuasive.
Okay.
Please, I know you are old, but we had made a promise to someone that their lover would be avenged and everybody at the windmill would die. We can pretend that we did not see you if you remember where these individuals went.
Well, he puts the shining coin into a pocket and the light disappears. It's a good thing we're not here. And he points to his friend and the other guys are like,
Which way did the people who are here go?
Yep. Between the people who are here, upstairs.
How many are upstairs?
I think there's two.
She'll nod to I almost said nod to Medley. She'll nod to Lime. I don't recall seeing anybody down here.
I'll use my silent speech. Alright, Elizabeth, it's fine. They have some really good wine that there's an old man in here that'll offer it to you. It's really good. But the people we're looking for are upstairs. It's safe to come in for now.
I heard about wine, Elizabeth asks before the message is even finished.
He holds up the bottle that's got like a paper bag wrapped around it, offers it to you. Paper bag's also
Yeah, Elizabeth
really
grabs it
dirty.
and takes a massive swig. It certainly can't be the worst thing she's drank today.
Surprisingly, it's a step up from what you had earlier.
Ah, that's the stuff. Thank you, old timer.
Not a problem.
Which way did you say those stairs were?
There, through that door. Long hallway. This one here.
Okay.
All the way to the end.
Actually, I was going to inside him, but he just gave me a bunch of wine, so I don't care. Or rather, I have no reason to distrust him.
I will not head down the hallway because I gave up my source of light.
Seeing that he's now holding a shiny coin, I suppose I'll cast light on another copper coin and hand it over.
Oh, you got one too.
And when doing that, his will no longer shine.
He doesn't know that. It's in his pocket.
Deception without deception.
Mm.
He said it's down here and to the end.
Yeah.
I'll start heading that way.
Cool. What about the rest of you?
I'll have another significant swig and then hand the wine back. And
Sit
yeah,
back.
follow my companion.
Alrighty. Where's... Are one of you on top of someone else? Yes. Okay. There you go.
Help, we're like magnets, we're just being pulled in on each other.
But you all are free to move.
I guess further delving won't hurt. Plus, you all have light and I don't, so I'm gonna have to follow you anyway.
Specifically, it's only lime that has light, plus or minus medley.
Yeah, Medley has a bit. You see more spotters.
I did not mean to walk through that wall. Lime learned how to phase.
Yeah.
The fastest.
Oh, I found him! I found the stairs! I only had to phase through a wall to do it. I'll go up the stairs.
A curved set of stone stairs climbs 20 feet to the upper level. The stairs are covered in bird droppings and broken roof shingles, mud, and mold.
Hmm.
Alright. But you're able to climb the stairs.
No party people.
Coming.
I know I'm a monk, but I am still a halfling.
Alright. So everybody going up?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
So,
so.
you're there. You are there. You are there.
And
You are there.
as we're about to perhaps crash a meeting, it might be wise to be a little bit quiet.
Yeah, right.
You cast Pass Without Trace, and the shadows from the gloom tend to all congregate and cling to you.
Ooh.
27, 29, 22. Let's see. Let's find.
What is that thing? Looks like a fork in the floor.
Alright, so this room. An ancient millstone lies under rubble and debris, a jumble of debris. There's really old machinery and just pieces of collapsed roof. There's dust and cobwebs everywhere.
I guess I'm gonna check out. Do I still have to stay close to you?
It is within 30 feet.
Okay, I'm still within 30 feet. I'm gonna sneak over to this door. Is that a door or is that a window?
Wait, ping. That's a door.
I'm gonna try and sneakily open it.
Sure.
What is this? First, do I hear like voices or movement or anything?
Make a perception check.
19.
You don't hear anything on the other side of that door. Oh, wait. You might hear something. Hang on. Yes, you do hear something. You hear a lot of... just constant, like weird cooing on the other side.
Seeing Eleanor behind me, I'm gonna use my silent speech to her. She's the only one that can hear it. I think that is a room of birds? There are birds in that room.
Well, it is a windmill. There probably are birds up high as we go up higher.
I will check out this door next. Do I hear anything behind it? I don't want to face through the wall again.
No, you don't.
Do I
Wait,
need to make another perception check?
Did you open this door, or are you checking this door?
I'm like checking for sounds, see if I hear anything.
You hear very quiet talking on the other side of this door.
As I say to Eleanor, I hear talking behind this door. I'm kind of pointing with like pointing with one hand, talking with the other.
She'll nod and wave Elizabeth over with that like finger to the lips as he moves up close behind her.
Are we going in?
Well, we probably should if we want to get the drop on them.
I'm going to try and sneak into the room.
You're gonna try and sneak in?
Yeah. Like, quietly open the door
Sure.
and just slip in.
Make another stealth check. 18.
An 18.
Right. Okay, so you crack that door open and you see two figures in red robes with various designs and symbols like trailing down along along the hood and the cuffs. And go ahead and give me a perception check. One more.
20.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
And you make out some movement towards the window and some chittering, and you see that this man here is.
I can't actually see.
Oh, okay.
The door is still closed.
Right. One moment. Dynamic. I hate this.
Sorry, you want me to get off of it?
There we go. No, that's not the problem. It's just the dynamic. The little slivers for the dynamic lighting is just hard to grasp. All right, but yeah, you see a woman standing here, just like staring with her arms crossed towards the window, and this man here is kind of like leaning out the window, extending an arm, and you see some like fluttering on the other side, some dark figures, and a very spiny creature with leathery wings peeks around and takes something from his hand and says, "Yes, don't worry, you'll be rewarded." And then there's just a as it flutters off.
I will use my silent speech to say to Medley, okay, the two we're looking for are here. One just gave a thing to two, like, winged things that just flew away.
I respond with my own telepathy. It says, "Oh, you probably should have shot it or thrown something at it."
I will throw a dart at the one I saw him hand the thing to. Can I still see it?
You can see it, but it is flying away, and it is through a thin window, so you can make an attack at disadvantage. Uh, 18, I think, still hits.
It's not gonna be a lot.
Thought I had these go. Hello. Yes. 18 does hit. So you hear, and as you do that, you are revealed. And the two figures in this room spin around abruptly. Roll damage.
6.
6.
Oops.
Noted. Wait. Save changes. Alright. And it disappears. And these two turn around. Hey. This is where we'll leave it. But let me actually describe this room to you. There is a wood-framed king-size bed that somehow fits in here. There are clean mattresses, and you also see that the windows there have been repaired and oiled. This room is actually pretty nice. Across the wall stands a wooden armoire. No, that's not interesting. Let's tell you what's interesting about the room next to them. When you move in, you see that there is a pentagram in blood in this room. But they turn around and the two of them grin and say, "Well, Sephia, looks like we have some sacrifices. Come to us." They both draw daggers, and that's where we'll leave it.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
We will roll initiative next week. Hey.
Throw some bitches off the third story of a windmill.
I mean, we'll find out.
I mean, you can try and throw these bitches off of out of the window. I don't think Lime has the strength to do that.
I am a strength-based bard. I can throw all of the bitches.
I actually have an okay strength and enhance ability, so I might be able to throw them off a building.
I have
I have
terrible
0.
strength, but 16 dex, so I could probably accidentally fall down and knock one of them over.
Alright, well everybody, thanks for watching. This is of course Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and we will see you all next week.
Yay!